two-way tone setting. Kevin Vassell plays both ends with purpose. And looking to leave his imprint as they wind up for game time at American Airlines Center. Spurs, Mavs. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. And Wembanyama's out there with Lee. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Irving, defended by Carter. Pass to Castle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And the Spurs with possession. Lowering the score by Dallas. And, Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Lee. A 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
3-point. How about the vision from Castle? Spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
In the corner, Irving with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Ryan. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now here's Lee. He's got 6. Here's Fox. Shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Wright. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Wembanyama high post. Lively's there. Wembanyama passes to Carter. Here's Flag. Defended by Carter. To the paint. Lee with the steal. Here's Wembanyama. And the Spurs scoring again.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
So a moment now to see the story for him. Here's Wright in the game against Boston. Very impressive. Irving against Castle. Clock at 6. Right block shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Spurs leading by 6. And great was Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award before. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
There's the toughness from Fox. Not much deters him from getting the bucket.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
And so it's Dallas with it. 11-point game. Wright looking around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Flag.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Three-pointer, Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Last 2 minutes, I'm a drop 10. We down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, shot threes in the face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'm a drop 10. Oh, we down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, shot threes in the face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Oh, we down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, shot threes in the face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Oh, we down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, shot threes in the face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Oh, we down.
And I'm here to check out the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Mavericks trailed by 14. Wright outside. Pass to Irving. Here's Lively. Defended by Wembanyama. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Now here's Wright, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Looking to end the run. Pass to Flag. In the corner, Irving with it. From the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Castle. 8 points his last outing. Carter outside. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Wright with it. 5 on the clock. In the corner, Irving with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And the 3 off target.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Ryan. No good, unable to end this run.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Kevin.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. So it's the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better. Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Lee. A 17-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To the middle, trying to end the drought. Ryan, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Outside Carter. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Wright. Lively a screen on Carter. Here's Ryan. Here's Flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Castle against Irving. Lee up top. Spurs working the ball around now.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Fox. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Now here's Wright. And stolen by Flag. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Flag knows how to use that size in there to draw contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Flag. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Najee Marshall comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Max Christie in for Wright.
So much hype around Cooper Flagg. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Castle. 1:19 left in the first quarter. And Kornet gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Castle on the wing. Marshall defending. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In the third spot, the Spurs.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Big Cat, and Irving subbed in for Flagg. Castle against Christie. In the corner, Irving with it. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. A rebound by the Spurs.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Castle. He's been putting up the points on a...
Oh! Gracious. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Ryan is out there with Carter. Then there's Speedy. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in at the point guard. And it's Carter missing. Maverick shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now, here's Marshall. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. Coming good. And it's 8 points for Big Cat.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Vassell wide open. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Marshall kicks to Gafford. It's right on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. Over to the left wing. Ryan with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Harper against Wright. Pass to Bryant. Pocket 4. Dismissed. Here's Ryan. He had 31 points in the win against Boston. Harper against Wright. Now Flagg. The three-pointer is right on target. Wilder's got 5.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flagg is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Got a piece of it. Right against Harper. Right outside. There's the lob to the
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Lee dishes to Carter. Vassell outside. Back to Carter. They could use a bucket. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And here is Gafford. Still yet to score. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off the shot. It is good. 14 points for Big Cat.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Carter. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And a wide open look for Flag. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Vassell from the arc. And it's Flag with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Harper against Wright. Pass to Ryan. Now Flag. Here's the screen. Misses the 3. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Thunder. And Bryant kicks to Harper. Now here is Carter. Lets it go with the 3. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. To the paint. White the pass to Ryan. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Here's Lee. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. His last 10 games have been exceptional. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Bryant. Cancel comes in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Gafford inside, defended by Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Gafford. Pass to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ryan. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Down low, it's tipped. to the inside. Fox against Wright. Now Fox. 8 points for him. Carter for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Ryan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wright against Fox. Gafford passes to Wright. Dallas moving the ball around. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Marshall from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Mavericks trail by 20. In the corner, it's flat. Dallas again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Ryan. 14 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Marshall with it. To end the drought. At the clock, walking down, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Gafford. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Gafford's got his first bucket of the night. Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Back to Carter. Good on the three-point shot. Carter's got 18 points.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Drops in the tray.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively.
Timeout.
The future is great for this guy.
For San Antonio, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Najee Marshall. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Kevin, back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Pass the flag. Back to right. Dallas moving it around. And here is Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Launches it from deep. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And the call will go against Big Cat.
Third team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Fox. He's got 8. They set the pick. There's Lee with the 3.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backcourt.
Lively is screen on Castle. Pass to Lively. Right outside. Now flag. 6 on the shot clock. Halt the run. And Lee pulls it down.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
The drive by Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
And here is Wright. Now Lively. Pass to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. Right inside. Guarded by Fox. Right outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys, they're ready.
The final tally of votes, soon to come. But there's still time to get your ballot in, now or never. And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Mavericks.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from the machine.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The Maverick shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. We've got Derek Lively. Big can out there with Flag. Then there's the prodigy, and it's Irving in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Big Cat. Putting up about 24 points per, 12 rebounds and 4 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Jumps up, and then Porter with the jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Irving against Castle. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The wide open look here for Fox. Second chance shot, and Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama's got 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Right, dishes to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. To the inside, Castle. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Lee outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Castle. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right outside. Pass to Flag. Plays it up. He breaks it in. He's got 10.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Carter outside. Back to Fox. Now here's Lee. Fox with the screen for Lee. Here's Castle. Back to Lee. A 3 ball. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan's got rebound number 8 now on the mountain. Oh, Lively in position. And stolen by Wembanyama. Lee passes to Fox. Here's Ryan. It's down the breakaway slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Drills it from outside. 26 points for the machine.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good from Irving. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Fox. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
No swiping it from Fox. Look at those handles. Plus, he finishes it off.
Defensive foul.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
De'Aaron Fox. 1 shot.
1 shot.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Outside Irving. Here's Lively. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Irving, launches it, drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 5.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Lee outside. Carter. Good. Nice job down low. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
Irving dives in. Oh! Rejection by Wembanyama. In the corner, it's flag. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Ready to get after it.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Flag sets a screen for Irving. Down low, they need this. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster team.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Lee outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Carter. Takes a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Right outside. In the corner, it's flag. And right away, they answer with a three-pointer of their own. White's got 13.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to Carter. Over flag. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. Here's Ryan. And the layup's good off the glass. Ryan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Carter outside. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. To the paint. The kick out to Wright. Pass to Ryan. Shoots over Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Max Christie comes in for Irving. He hits both from the strike. And so it's San Antonio with it. Fox with it. He's got 11. Carter, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Lee outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Right outside. Pass to Ryan. It's right on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ryan. Good on the baseline jam. Ryan's got 26 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Such a wide open look. 37 points for the Machine.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Wembanyama finds Fox. Here's Ryan, defended by Wembanyama. Right, the pass to Ryan. Now, here's Marshall, still without a basket. Here's Christie. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And San Antonio has possession. Lee outside. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Lively. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 39.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Wembanyama passes to Carter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now let's take a look at the scoring breakdown tonight, divided between the starters and the reserves for the Mavericks. Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Big Cat, and Irving subbed in for Wright. Then for the Spurs, Ryan's checked in for Lee. Johnson comes in for Carter. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Gafford. Washington with the screen on Castle. Washington with the dunk.
Watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of him.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And Bryant kicks to Harper. Over Irving. Harper, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They wanted him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Washington, that's good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
For the screen on Harper. And on the way from Irving for three.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. It's Bryant, high post. A rebound by Washington. The Mavericks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And here is Marshall. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Irving. No good on the triple.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Harper's shot's good.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
And here's Irving. He has 5. Another miss by Irving. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Spurs running away with this one. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
And the problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Spurs, Luke Cornett is out there with Lee. Then there's Harper. Then there's Carter. And it's Vassell in at the 2. Pass to Carter. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Carter sets the pick for Harper. And he lays it straight in.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, observing the contact well. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Carter's got 41.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
In the corner, it's Flagg. Pass to Ryan. Here's Flagg. Here's Ryan, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kornet passes to Vassell. It's stolen. Here's Ryan, covered by Vassell. Ryan with the bucket.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Pass to Kornet. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Vassell, no good. Dallas shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Ryan, no good. And San Antonio shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, getting on all cylinders. Now Washington, pass to Gafford, and stolen by Vassell. Now here is Carter. Now Harper. Vassell outside. Carter with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Carter's got 44.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Flagg. Lock at 6. Washington with the screen on Vassell. Here's Flagg. Off target from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Up top right from outside the arc. And Washington is 2 for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Kornet finds Vassell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Ryan. At the top of the key, Gafford. This one for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harper against Gafford. Harper's shot's good.
Smart use of the mid-range by Harper. A dynamic lefty who can also show off the touch.
Pass to Washington. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
No good from Lee. For Dallas, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since they entered third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to get.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Washington. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Castle comes in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first set.
Carter inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wright dishes to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Fox from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving with it. It's right on the wing. Here's Ryan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Them one on Castle.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Carter. Shoots the 3 and got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Castle on the wing. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Here's Ryan, down low. 6 on the shot clock. And Wright kicks to Irving. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oof, rough offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin.
Take a break.
We don't
Take
need
a break.
any fines over
2
here.
shots.
Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Ball stolen, and he's got a 5-by-5. Here's Lee. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy. Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Fox. And stolen by Wright. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama outside. Lee passes to Fox. Off target from three-point range.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Irving can't hit. And San Antonio shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Inside, here's Ryan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ryan's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's Carter. Ryan with the rebound. Dallas shooting a meager 37% for the game. Right against Carter. Pass to Flag. Back to right. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Here's Ryan. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Lively sends a screen for Flag. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Carter. That's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Machine.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Castle against Irving. Over Castle. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.